Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by to get ready with me. I am gonna be starting with fresh bare skin, doing hair, doing makeup. So if you want to see how I sleek my ponytail in the morning, keep watching. If you want to skip ahead to the makeup portion of the video, then I will drop a link down below so you can actually click to the scene that you want to see. But I am pressed for time, so let's go. So I am starting with my skin without any moisturizer or anything because I just got out of the shower. And as you can see, like, people don't believe, they think my skin is so pretty all the time, but it's so dry. Like, my skin is dry depending on what I did, like what I ate, if I'm hydrating enough. And so I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize. I just did that so you guys can see. And I'm using my Honest Beauty Hydrogel. This stuff just instantly brings back life to my face. And my skin like loves this stuff. It just drinks it up. Going in with my Tarte Sugar Balm. Get my lips nice and supple for later. All right, so you guys can see what be going on under here. I literally just put this on my head to protect my hair from breakage and just being all on my neck while I'm sleeping. It don't always come out right on the first try. I never know where I'm gonna put my ponytail at until like I start combing my hair, and then I kind of decide like where I want to go from here. Okay, so I'm going in with my Mielle Pomegranate Honey Curl Defining Mousse. This stuff for detangling, my hair just loves this stuff. It's almost like it drinks it, like gives me good detangle. And like, so you can see like my hair, the front part is kind of detangled, the back part is not. But oh my God, do you see the difference? Like, no joke, do you see the difference that this stuff is making in my hair? Like, no joke, go get this stuff. Like, well, I always hear that different hair textures need different things for different reasons because we're all genetically different, whatever the case may be. But when you go to a hairstylist, they have a general rule of thumb. Like, they generally have shampoos and conditioners that work for like all of their clients. So I truly believe that these are really good products. This is another good product that I use for moisturizer. I'm not going to use it today because I've already have some in my hair, and I thought that I was, but I'm not. All right, so now that we're all detangled and combed through, I'm gonna go in with my Eco Gel. I gotta open up a new one. Ooh, that's fine. I gotta open up a new one. I've been using this for like 12 years. I hear that people would take their edges out and make their hair flake and do all this stuff. Well, you are not mixing your Eco Gel with the right stuff if it's making your hair super flaky. It should flake by the end of the week or the end of the night when you're trying to comb through the gel. Any hair product is going to do that. This is like 7-day hair, and I've been using Eco Gel a couple times this week, if that helps. But this is the only thing that I use in my hair as far as like a gel goes. Oh, I can see the time. We're moving at 10 minutes and I gotta go. Okay. Don't worry guys, it's coming, it's coming. So the next part of my ponytail, this stuff I've been using for about like 6 months now, and I was using this, but this has changed the game for my ponytail, the Rosemary Mint Styling Cream. If you don't have this and you're natural, you need to go get this. Like, you do. Like, it just does. Watch, you will see. It'll like, it just super defines my ends. And I can put it on my ponytail. It has shine. Look at that shine. And so something that I hate is when my ponytail kind of bulges in the back. So I actually go in with my DENMAN. I don't know, can you guys see it? Is my part crooked? If it is, it's gonna be crooked today, y'all. No, it looks straight in the mirror. As you can see, I go in with Eco, like I don't let up. So I'm taking, I think this is a goodie hair tie, but it's super big, so it allows me to get a tight ponytail without squeezing my hair or my edges so tight, because I can start out wrapping like without a lot of stretch, and then when you get towards the end you start to stretch it so that it gets tighter, so that way you have a tight ponytail without a lot of tension. And that's a little tip and trick I use. Ooh, starting to get hot. All right, had Google cool up the house a little bit. It done got hot in here. So now that I have my ponytail into place and it's being held down because it's tied up real good, I go back in with my Eco Gel, lay those edges down. And then I have these little, they're actually like foot and nail brushes. I get a whole pack of like 12 on Amazon. And I will put a link to this if you want to get these brushes. But this is what I use to do my edges, because it's super soft, but it's also super dense. So the key to a nice, cute ponytail is detail. After you've done your hair, like I could just leave it like this. And sometimes I do still sleek it down and don't like turn my edges, but as long as you go back through with a fine brush, relaying those edges. If you guys use anything that I tell you and it works, please let me know, because I've been really, I would really like to know do these things just work for me, or are they just really that good? I'm gonna say I think that they're really that good, but so I do have some ideas for videos coming up. I want to talk about skincare, what I use. I actually want to do a video on healing, things that I have done to help heal my mind and build confidence. Just, I don't know, I have a bunch of ideas, and please talk to me in the comments because it motivates me. and gives me the confidence to do this. So you always want to have a double mirror, and I have this one so you can see the back of your hair. Make sure that your sides are in that ponytail. See? There we go. Alright, so now that we have my edges, next I'm going to sleek the bun in the back, and I'm going to be using this Rosemary mint to sleek the bun. And what I do is I just run it through my hair. Normally I add water, but I'm a little unprepared. I'm going to have to get a spray bottle for this video. And so like I just take it and I run it through my hair. There we go. Do you guys see what this product just did for my hair? Like, look. Oh my God. Like, this stuff is freaking amazing. Like, for real. Like, get you this product now. It is gonna change the game. I'm gonna go get some more bottles, like, for real, because I don't even want them to run out. So normally I'll do a little twist, or I'll twist in 2 sections, but I'm running late, so I'm just gonna, basically all I did was turn the ponytail, drop it down, and then I'm gonna put a hair tie, like so, right here. Boom. And that's gonna be my little church get up. Last step that I do, okay, I'm going in with this Got to Be Invincible styling gel. I don't put this in my hair. I definitely feel like it will break my hair if I put this in my hair, and it will definitely turn you really flaky. So the only place that I put this is the places that actually revert, which is these little side. Like, I want these to stay nice and curly. Something I've been doing lately is taking my spoolie brush and pulling those edges out. Like, this is a little trick that I learned. See that? See that? Okay, so I'm already done with hair. Let's move on to makeup. Y'all, I'm about to beat this face. We're gonna beat the face. So if you liked this ponytail and this get ready with me video and the new setup, then please give me a thumbs up, and I'm gonna move on to makeup. All right, let's go. I am brushing those brows into place with a spoolie brush. I'm gonna be taking my Kat Von D walnut dip brow and going in. And let me see. I need to be up close with this, so. Let's talk. All right, let's see if I can walk and chew bubblegum. My mom always used to say that you need to be able to walk and chew bubblegum. A lady needs to be able to walk and chew bubblegum. So let's see. I never knew how important that was until now. Thanks, Mom. So yeah, I am lining my brows, and then I take the excess and just kind of go in and fill in. And this brow is already sticky because I already messed it up and wiped it off, so that's why it's not filling in like I would like smooth, and just tapping that in there. See? No worries, because I dust them in with powder. And that's how I keep them natural looking. See that? And so I like to always have a question of the week. And if you could have one talent that is actually obtainable, like you can actually someday do this talent, and be able to do this talent, what would it be? So it needs to be, your talent needs to be within reach. Like you could say, hey, I want to be able to sing, but would you ever be able to sound like Whitney Houston if that was like your dream? Like, not realistically, probably not, but so it needs to be something you can do. And my talent I would love to have is I want to be able to dance, like really bust a move, not just dance, not just be good at dancing. I suck at dancing, by the way, but I want to be able to like stand in front of a crowd and like demand that everybody watch me, just like the only one, like just really just getting down, and everybody's like, oh, and then like get money, and we gonna get money. Like that's how I want to be. Like I want to make the whole crowd be like, Brittany. So I would love to be able to do that one day, and I feel like that is achievable. I would love to do a performance for my husband, there's a girl, her name is there's a woman, her name is Melissa Molinaro. She did a whole Beyonce Upgrade You performance for her husband. Now granted, she is a professional dancer, but if you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's the cutest thing. I would love to be able to do some sort of performance for my husband someday. Speaking it, guys, speaking it into existence, my future husband. But that's mine. I want to be like able to really just dance and like bust a move. So whenever I mess up a brow, I always take the brow I messed up and I fix that one first, because I can make it look like the other one. Going in with my concealer and an angled brush. Going in with my Anastasia chocolate powder. And I take the lighter shade. Now that I have my concealer on my brows and they're almost symmetrical, I am going to use that leftover concealer on my hands, mixing it in with the Jaclyn Hill's First Base eyeshadow base. I take that and I'm mixing it in, going in with a flat concealer brush. I mix it into my concealer. This stuff has really helped my eyeshadow stay in place, and I have dry skin, so it doesn't dry out my eyelids. Like I've tried several different bases and they will, yeah, sure, keep my eyeshadow on, but then my skin is suffering because of it, and I don't have that problem with this base. like dried out eyelids. Like, I never knew that was a thing, but like they will get so dry that they hurt. Okay, so now that I have base on those, I'm going in with my Sweet Tarte Doubleshot palette. I talked about this in my last video. Like, this palette is to die for. If you don't have it, you need to have this palette because you can use this every day. These are neutral colors that work on any skin tone. Like, this is a daily eyeshadow palette. It really is. And so I'm gonna be taking a Sigma E40 brush and taking my transition color, going all over the lid. I always start out with my transition color, and you want to take that and sweep it from like the corner of your nose all the way out. I like to take it out to the end of my eyebrow, and I'll show you in a little bit how you can clean that up. And I like it because it's like a soft, warm shade. I'm taking a Morphe 506 brush. I'm gonna go in with the darker shade and put it over here in the outer corner. Oh, this is such a good palette. Look at that. I'm gonna bring that into the center of the eyelid and sweep the corner out a little bit. Gonna go back in with just a little bit more concealer and base. Just to do a little slight little, not really a cut crease, but I just want to like kind of wake this part back up. Next I'm taking, oh, and I should have been telling you guys the colors. This is Dulce de Leche. I'm gonna take this color. And I'm gonna tap that onto the lids. Beautiful matte shade. And I'm gonna show you what I'll do here in just a moment to kind of give it a little sparkle. I think I'm actually gonna go in with whipped cream. I want it a little bit more whiter. Yeah, there we go. Almost like white. So we're gonna go with cinnamon swirl right here. Sweeping that over the brow bone to set my eyebrows. So I'm now gonna go in with the shade Like You a Latte. Like You a Latte. It's cute. And I'm gonna just tap right over. I'm actually gonna spray it with my setting spray. Like, I can't get my glitter to stick. Okay, sometimes I mess up, guys, so don't judge me. I have glitter everywhere right now. There we go. Okay, so that's the trick. Okay. So I don't know yet, but I think I'm gonna edit out these winged eyes just because my liner was dried out, and it was a painful process to get these wings on today. Now go in with my foundation, and of course I'm mixing 2 shades of my Born This Way foundation. I do not switch up on this, and I like to swirl the 2 shades. This Q-tip method keeps me from applying too much foundation because I think that's if your skin is really delicate or you don't have crazy blemishes, then less is more with foundation. Because remember, we want to look like it's natural, or we want to look at least like we have beautiful skin underneath, even if it is not that great underneath, because sometimes it be like that. I'm putting on a white turtleneck, so I definitely want to. I'm not gonna go under here right just yet. I'm gonna have to go back. So I'm gonna take my bronzer and I'm gonna go in with an angled brush. And from my baby hairs on down, just bronze up. Like right here around my hairline. Bronze there. And I have to be careful with bronzer because honestly, it can get real ugly like real quick. It can get real like gray and ashy looking, and I don't like to be gray and ashy. I am taking my NARS Exhibit A. Like, this thing has been through the ringer, but it is one of my favorite shades. And just gonna hit the apples of my cheeks. All right, next I'm gonna go in and conceal and set my eyes. I'm doing this, guys, a little bit backwards because I'm all over the place, if I'm being honest. But I do like to set my eyes after I have my blush sometimes because I overdo it with the blush and it'll just kind of be seamless at the end. So I'm gonna go in and as you can see, it just kind of, where I went a little bit too high with my blush, it just kind of brought it back down. So if you make a mistake, you can always go back and correct it. I think what you need to focus on is just precision when doing your makeup. Practice and then try to be as precise as you can, because remember, if you were coloring in a coloring book, you would try to stay inside the lines. So I think you do the same thing with your face. You try to stay inside the lines. Next I'm gonna be taking my setting powder. And tap, tap, tap. This is the Morphe sponge, by the way. I think you guys should know that by the red color. and sometimes I like to take it and just drag it all the way here, because it just really brightens me up and like frames my face. Just gives me a nice little. And so I'm gonna be taking a brush, any brush, and just dusting that off. And I like how it just kind of like blends into my blush. And now I am going to be highlighting. And honestly, this is the KKW shimmer powder for the face and body. This is what I'm using. I know she's not selling this stuff anymore, but this is how I feel today, and I gotta use this stuff. Okay, lastly, I am taking my mascara, and I'm not gonna do lashes today. I'm gonna take my mascara, and I'm using the Pillow Talk. Okay, so now that it's time for lips, I'm gonna take this off, my lip balm. My lips are nice and supple. Going in with my Pillow Talk Intense 3 lip liner. And I'm taking the Pillow Talk lipstick. I'm gonna take my Fenty Heat Balm. This is the Gloss Balm Heat Fussy. This is my finished look. I did have to do some touching up. I went over to my bedroom window, and I had some areas that wasn't blended. It was a whole thing going on. I am still in the beginning phases of getting the lighting right, the angles right for filming, and I commend anyone who is already doing makeup videos. It can be a lot of work. But I am enjoying the process, and thank you so much to anybody who's watching and supporting me in the beginning phases of this journey. It really means a lot. All I keep hearing is faithful to a few, faithful to a few. If you're faithful to a few, God will make you ruler over many. And so I know that I'm on top and going higher, and it is always a beautiful day to be beautiful. And thanks for watching. Bye.